Coach, thank you very much for your time. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
Very, very well.
Good.
Coach, I think just recently we've seen, you call him Geeks.
Yes.
I forget his name, but I've seen Geeks Bule
Homolemo, Koto.
at Orlando Pirates DDC. And in the past, you've produced a lot of players. If you just can quickly remind us of the players that have been produced by this Orbit factory in recent times.
I think if you check your Mohamukates, your Pogiso Sanukas, the current best player at Pirates at the moment, Monnapule Saleng. There's Lakimbule, MDC, there's Koto at the Pirates, MDC, there's Lokeno, was signed by JDR. There's Tsepo Mamabolo, signed by Tags, the goalkeeper. So we lost about 7 players from our starting 11 for last season that that won the league. So again today, if you check the team that we're playing, we've got about 5 under 21 players that we're playing today. We started with 7 under 23s against Somo. So that's what I'm saying. For us, we are developing. We cannot say this is a development league. We cannot bring players that are over 30, but you saying you are is a development league. So our mandate at Orbit, that's why we start with 7 under 23 players. Even when we make subs, we introduce these young boys.
Coach, last season you won your stream and you lost it in the provincial playoffs. That shows that you are a competitive team. How do you balance developing players and remaining competitive? Because at times we see that when the focus is on development, the teams that are gunning for promotion tend to be more competitive and win more, but you remain competitive while developing. How do you find the balance?
Remember, every team, or should I say every development coach, you need to come up with a philosophy. So what we have done is we became true to our philosophy, and we add the mentality of winning in these boys. That's why I'm saying we instill that winning mentality, because you cannot develop players that are used to losing. So what we do here is even though we develop them, we also teach them how to win. So that's why every season now you'll see Orbit competing with whoever, with people that have got money. We don't pay our players. And these boys are here because they want to make it in life in terms of football. We give them education and football at the same time. So it's easy to coach players that are academically perfect than coaching someone who doesn't understand, especially when you give instruction. So what is balancing us competing and developing at the same time is also education that is helping us to develop these boys.
Coach, we remember, I think last year, the Pirates Under 21 Cup, which is coming up recently. That is where some of us saw Geeks doing his thing, and it was a platform where most of our players were spotted and they moved on to better things. Are you going back to the Paris Cup this year?
Definitely. That's why I'm saying to you, in today's games, we had about 5, and we started with 3 on the starting 11. So our under 23 is under 21. So definitely we have just registered now for Paris Cup under 21. Orbit will be there.
Coach, some coaches will say when they develop a player, they'll say, no, I saw this one at 11, I knew he was going to be a star. When Monnapule Saleng was with you, did you see it in him that he will make it?
And normally as a coach, when I go and scout players, I bring special players. So it's not a fluke with Monnapule Saleng. You've seen we found Monnapule Saleng. What happened after Monnapule Saleng? We brought gigs. So I knew when I scouted the boy, when I brought him, when we developed him, he was already a star. We just needed to polish him. I mean, the boy scored 27 goals before he joined Free State Stars his last season. He spent 3 years at Orbit and scored the last season. He scored 27 goals in the ABC Mosel. He went to Free State Stars. He became a top goal scorer. So I'm not surprised. We've seen even when he was here, the magic that he's doing right now. He started at a very young age, even at Orbit. We are used to this. This is not new to us.
Coach, you're going to, in April, you're going to the Under 21 Paris Cup. Any names you should look out for? We're always interested to see that when you go watch Orbit, you know this one and that one we must look out for.
There is a young boy we call Sia Mabele, very intelligent player, short, but he's matured. But I've got a lot. The left back that you saw today, the boy is 19, but you can see he can compete with anyone. So when we develop, we don't specify individuals. We work as a team. That's what I always tell them to say. Let's go and perform as a team, and you bring your A game, people will see you. So I'm saying all the 11 that will start, they are potentials that will be signed by bigger teams.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best for the remainder of the season.
No, you are welcome. Thank you so much.